Hey guys, I'm Robby with Legends Boxing, here to share 3 ways that we can start building our endurance for boxing and kind of ways that I prepped for my fight. So when I was prepping for my fight, one of the awesome drills that we spent a lot of time doing was a sprinting drill. So for this drill, we have 30 seconds of sprinting and 30 seconds of a light, easy jog, back and forth, building on that time kind of as you progress, as you improve. The reason I like this drill quite a bit is because we're focusing on those spurts where we have to kind of use a lot of energy and then we get that active recovery through that jog. So you can do this in a lot of different ways, right? You can do it in 10-minute increments. I remember doing that where we would start for 10 minutes and we'd split it up every 30 seconds. So for that first minute, first 30 seconds, nice light jog, sprinting, last 30 seconds. And then I'll move into that second minute where I'm repeating that same thing. And then you can increase the amount of time that you do it for. So maybe for the first week, you start with 10 minutes. And then after that, you can move up to 20 minutes and 30 minutes and so on. Awesome, you guys. So the second drill that we have for you is pretty similar to the first, but we're going to be using a jump rope for this guy, right? So the key idea that I want to get across when we're working this drill is that we have an amount of time where we have that active recovery and we have an amount of time where we're kind of pushing ourselves, testing ourselves, right? The thing I like about jump rope is that we have to start practicing weight distribution on our feet. It's really, really helpful when we're boxing to make sure that we're light on those feet. We can hop around a little bit. We've got a little bit of a pep in our step. Okay, so when we're using this jump rope, right, we can use those 30-second increments again, and you can start at a nice, easy pace. And then what I like to do for 30 seconds is I'll start trying to pick it up. So what I like to do with easy pace, with that easy pace on that jump rope, is I'll just start kind of bouncing my feet back and forth. So I'll distribute my weight, kind of bounce back and forth, just like that. Come up into that rope, nice, easy pace, just swishing back and forth, focusing on those deep breaths, making sure that we can do this for as long as we need to, okay? And then from there, what I'll do is I'll pick it up for 30 seconds. So when we start picking it up, we have a couple of different options for this drill. One is just gonna be that basic double under where I still have that regular form when I'm skipping rope, but I'm just getting that rope underneath my feet twice, okay? So just so that you guys kind of know what that looks like, right? I'm gonna start with that rope right here, nice easy pace, light on my feet, and then I straighten out my legs, go right under from there. Okay, and then the next variation, one of my very favorites, is going to be our squat jump. So now when I'm skipping rope, just like how I always start off to the sides, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to squat on down, and then I come right up into that double under. Okay, and then you can start putting these together and you can start working that same thing for however long you want to work on that kind of sprint variation. To help me out with this next drill, we're going to be working with Cassidy. She's another one of our awesome Legends coaches. So we also have a couple of drills that we can do on the bags to build endurance. I really like these ones quite a bit, and it's another great way that we can start incorporating boxing into that endurance training. Okay, so when I have Cassidy in front of this heavy bag, we'll use 2 Legends-specific drills for this one. The first one's going to be rhythm and timing. So with rhythm and timing, what she'll do is she's going to be throwing non-stop 1s and 2s on the front of that bag at a nice, easy pace, and then she's going to start trying to fit in some of these other punches as we throw. So now when she's throwing these 1s and 2s, if I say 3-8, she'll move in, throw that 3-8, perfect. And we're gonna make a modification to this. So now when she moves in, Cassie, you can stop for a sec. Now when she moves in, then what we're going to do is we're gonna have her add a little bit of power, a little bit of sting to these punches as well. So now I wanna see that 4-3. Awesome, right back to it. 3-8-3. Perfect. And then she's coming right back to those 1s and 2s right at the end of that, okay? So as Cassie's working these heavy bags, right, you can set that timer for 2-minute rounds, however long, and you can start kind of working through that, all right? Now we have one more drill that we can kind of show you guys on these heavy bags, and this is going to be our float like a butterfly, sting like a bee drill. So what Cassie's gonna do for this guy is she is going to be moving around that heavy bag, okay? So she's got both those hands up, right? Making sure that she's moving, implementing some of that head movement as well. And then me as the coach, I call out one combo, 1-2-1. Awesome, and then she's moving again from there. 3-8-3. Perfect. And the nice thing about this drill is it starts to add in a little bit more of that technical aspect, right? You try and get that combo out as quick as you can, and then you can start adding in some of those angle changes at the end to make sure that you're well protected. So those are 3 drills that you can use to work on your endurance, whether you're prepping for a fight or just trying to improve your endurance. If you guys have any thoughts or any additional video ideas, make sure you drop it in the comments below, and then like and subscribe.